Rain hammers a weathered food truck parked in Grant Park, Atlanta, December 12, 2025. Inside, 28-year-old Marcus Jackson clutches his last bowl of gumbo. His stomach rumbles. He hasn't eaten in 24 hours. This gumbo, his grandmother's recipe, is all he has left. Through the rain-streaked window, he spots an elderly homeless man shivering in the freezing storm. No shelter, no hope. Without hesitation, Marcus grabs the bowl and steps into the rain. "Here, sir. You need this more than I do." The man's eyes well with gratitude. "I can't pay you." "You don't need to." What Marcus doesn't know is that this single act of kindness will unravel his life completely, only to rebuild it into something extraordinary. Because this stranger, savoring his grandmother's gumbo, isn't just anyone. He's a man whose opinion can shape culinary empires. But who is he really? And what happens when Marcus learns the shocking truth? Let's rewind to see just how desperate Marcus was. Marcus Jackson parks his battered food truck, Mama's Creole Kitchen, at the same cracked curb he's claimed for 3 years. Faded green letters spell out the name, with a painted portrait of his grandmother, Lila, smiling warmly from the side panel. Every morning begins the same. Marcus touches her image. "Morning, Mama Lila. Help me get through today." His phone buzzes. A text from his younger sister, Kayla. "Tuition's due Monday, got it?" Marcus stares at the screen. Monday is 4 days away. His bank account holds $72. He replies, "Working on it, sis, don't worry." But worry is all he does. An eviction notice crumpled in his pocket looms. December 15th, 3 days away. His landlord hasn't answered in weeks. Marcus unrolls his knife set, heirlooms from Lila. She taught him to cook in her small kitchen. "Food is love you can see, baby," she'd say, guiding his hands. "Cook with your heart first." Today, his heart feels heavy. He starts prep, dicing onions, celery, and bell peppers, the holy trinity of Creole cooking. His eyes sting, maybe from the onions, maybe from the weight of everything. At 6 a.m., his phone rings. It's his mother, Evelyn. "Baby, I'm sorry to call so early. My heart meds. Insurance won't cover the full cost. Need $120. Evelyn, 62, works double shifts at a nursing home. She shouldn't be worrying about pills to keep her heart steady. "I'll handle it, Ma," Marcus says, eyes closed. "Don't worry." "Marcus, maybe it's time for a steady job. Something with benefits." He's tried. 5 interviews in 4 months, all ending the same. "Your food's unique, but we need someone with formal training." Code for, "You're not what we're looking for." He lies. "Business is picking up, Ma." It's not. Yesterday he served 9 customers. At $6 a plate, that's $54 before expenses, gas, ingredients, permits. Lila's voice echoes, "Plant seeds in rocky ground, baby. Tend them with love, they'll grow." But what if the ground's too hard? By 7 a.m. his first customer arrives, Carla, from the bodega next door. "The usual, Marcus. Extra hot sauce. My kids are driving me nuts." He smiles, plating her gumbo with care. Lila taught him presentation matters, even for a $6 meal. He carves a radish flower, swirls sauce artfully, adds fresh parsley from pots he keeps at home. Carla doesn't notice the details, but Lila's words guide him. Dignity's not about who's watching. It's about who's cooking. The morning drags. Regulars like Jamal from the construction site and Mrs. Carter from the tailor shop order their usuals. A few college kids pool change for the cheapest item. Loyal customers, but too few. By noon, 16 plates sold. $96, maybe $25 profit after expenses. Not enough for rent, tuition, or meds. His phone buzzes. The bank. Truck loan payment unsuccessful. Insufficient funds. The truck is everything. His livelihood, Lila's legacy. Without it, he's done. At 2 p.m., the lunch rush is non-existent. Only 20 customers total. He thinks back to his last interview at a fancy bistro. The chef praised his gumbo but asked about training. "Self-taught, sir, my grandmother." The response, "We need someone with modern techniques." As if Lila's century-old recipes needed fixing. By 4 p.m., 24 customers, $144 in sales, $40 profit after costs. Zoe's tuition, $2,200. Rent, $900 past due. Meds, $120. His $72 in the bank plus $40 cash isn't close. But Marcus preps for tomorrow. Lila didn't raise a quitter. Rain pounds Atlanta like a judgment. Marcus serves his last customer, Mrs. Carter, who clutches her gumbo like treasure. "See you tomorrow, Marcus," she calls, dashing to her car. He waves, knowing he's out of ingredients for tomorrow. Lightning cracks, thunder follows. He starts closing, wiping surfaces, counting the register, $150, $48 profit. Not enough. Through the window, he sees movement near the diner's dumpster. A figure huddles under soggy cardboard, trembling in the 36-degree cold. Lightning reveals an older man, maybe 65, white hair plastered to his face, clothes drenched. He's trying to rebuild his shelter, but the cardboard dissolves. A deep, rattling cough carries through the storm, dangerous, like hypothermia's setting in. Marcus notices the man's hands, pale, steady, despite the cold, clean nails. He clutches a leather satchel wrapped in plastic like it's precious. Marcus looks at his last bowl of gumbo, his dinner. His stomach growls. He hasn't eaten since yesterday's stale bread. Kayla's text buzzes. "Made Dean's List. Can't wait to tell you in person." Pride surges, then panic. If he can't pay her tuition, she'll lose her dream. The man outside collapses against the wall, coughing harder. Lila's voice cuts through. "Sometimes you gotta be someone's miracle, baby, even when you need one yourself." Marcus grabs the gumbo, adds his last piece of cornbread, and pours hot coffee into a thermos. He wraps his only warm blanket, a blue wool one from Evelyn, in plastic. The rain soaks him instantly, cold biting his skin. He kneels beside the man. "Thought you might be hungry, sir." The man looks up, blue eyes sharp despite his state. His voice is refined, not what Marcus expects. "I don't want trouble, son." "No trouble, just food." Marcus hands him the container. Steam rises as the man opens it and his face softens. Tears mix with rain. "This smells incredible." "I'm Marcus. What's your name?" "Henry," the man says, voice soft. He takes a bite and his reaction stops Marcus. He doesn't eat like a starving man. He savors it, eyes closed, like a critic tasting fine wine. "The roux," Henry murmurs. "How long did you cook it?" Marcus blinks. Nobody asks about roux. 45 minutes low and slow, Mama Lila's way. Henry nods. Deep amber, nutty. Perfect. You can't rush that. Marcus squints. "You know my grandmother?" Henry's eyes widen. "No, I just know good cooking." But something flickers in his expression. The rain worsens. Henry shivers. "You can't stay out here," Marcus says. "You'll freeze." "I don't want to impose." "You're not. Come on." Inside the truck, Henry dries off with towels Marcus provides. He scans the space. Neat prep stations, organized ingredients, with knowing eyes. "You run a tight ship," he says, like someone who's seen professional kitchens. Marcus pours coffee. "What do you do, Henry?" A pause. "I worked with food. Long ago." Something like that. Evasive, but Marcus doesn't press. Henry sips the coffee. "This is good. Not diner stuff. I buy the good beans. If you're gonna do it right." Henry finishes the gumbo, studying the radish flour, the sauce swirl. "You plate like you're feeding critics." Mama Lila said every meal should feel special, whether it's $6 or $60. Henry's eyes soften. She sounds wise. She was everything. Henry sets the container down carefully. "This gumbo's exceptional. The spice balance, the shrimp stock depth, most skip that. Where'd you learn?" "Lila's kitchen. No culinary school, couldn't afford it." Henry's face darkens. "That's a crime. Talent like yours, ignored." The storm eases. Henry stands. "I should go." "You've been too kind." Marcus hands him the blanket. "Take this." "I can't. I've got heat at home, you don't." Henry hesitates, then takes it, clutching his satchel. He pulls out a water-damaged business card. "If you ever need anything, Marcus." The card reads, Henry Sullivan, food consultant. The rest is smudged. Thanks, Mr. Sullivan. Henry pauses. That gumbo. Best I've had in 20 years, and I've eaten in some fancy places. He steps into the night, the blue blanket a beacon in the dark. Marcus tucks the card away, unaware it's the key to everything. Lila's voice whispers, "Sometimes angels come disguised, baby." Marcus drives home, truck sputtering. His stomach aches. He gave away his only meal. His apartment is a mess of bills. $900 rent past due, Kayla's $2,200 tuition, Evelyn's $120 meds. The fridge holds only spoiled milk and a lone pickle jar. He hasn't eaten since yesterday. Lila's words battle his doubts. Character matters most when you've got nothing left. Character doesn't pay rent, Mama Lila, he mutters. Evelyn calls. You eating enough, baby? Yeah, Ma. Big dinner. The lie stings. He Googles Henry Sullivan, food consultant, Atlanta. Nothing clear, too common a name. But Henry's knowledge of Rue, his ink-stained fingers, that satchel. Something's off. By 4 a.m. Marcus is still awake, hunger gnawing. He drinks water to quiet his stomach. The math doesn't add up. Feeding Henry didn't help. Dawn breaks cold. Marcus showers, noticing his hollow cheeks in the mirror. At Grant Park, Carla frowns. You okay, Marcus? You look worn. Long night, he says. Jamal tips $10. Eat something, man. Kindness returns, just like Lila promised. By lunch, 14 customers. Better, but not enough. At 2 p.m., a well-dressed woman approaches. Are you Marcus? A friend, Henry Sullivan, raved about your gumbo. Said it was the best in years. She orders, tips generously, and leaves smiling. Marcus wonders, who is Henry Sullivan? Across town, Henry sits in a sleek sedan, typing on a laptop. Gone are the tattered clothes. He wears a tailored coat, silver hair neat. His screen details Marcus's techniques. Rue amber, 45 minutes. Classical technique, no training. Plating exceptional. Radish flowers, sauce artistry on $6 plates. Community loyalty unmatched. Henry calls his assistant Laura. He passed Laura. He's extraordinary. So the feature. In 25 years, I've never tasted gumbo like that. It's not just skill, it's soul. His leather notebook, the one he guarded, holds reviews that shape restaurants' fates. He's no ordinary critic. Marcus hasn't eaten in 36 hours. His hands shake as he preps. Only 7 customers today. Kayla calls, sobbing. If tuition's not paid by tomorrow, I'm out. Evelyn calls next. Skipped my meds yesterday. Can't afford them. The weight crushes him. A black sedan lingers across the street, same as yesterday. Someone's watching. As Marcus closes, Henry returns, looking sharper, satchel in hand. Here to return your container. I'm out of food, Mr. Sullivan. I'm not here for food. We need to talk. Henry steps inside, his presence commanding. You've lost weight. When do you last eat? Marcus stays silent, pride burning. Henry offers a thermos of soup, rich, restaurant quality. Marcus's hands tremble as he sips. You made this? Told you I worked with food. Henry's tone shifts. I haven't been honest, Marcus. He shows his phone. A headshot of himself in a suit. Global Culinary Review, Editor-in-Chief, Henry Sullivan. Marcus freezes. Henry Sullivan, the critic whose reviews make or break chefs, whose best-of list is gospel. You were undercover, researching Atlanta's hidden food scene, living on the streets for a month. Marcus's anger erupts. So it was a game? I'm starving because I fed you. My sister might lose college, my mom can't afford meds, and you were testing me. Henry takes the outburst calmly. I wasn't just testing your food, Marcus. I was testing your character. Talent without heart is nothing. You gave your last meal to a stranger. That's rare. Your suffering isn't because of me, Henry continues. It's because the industry overlooks talent like yours for lack of degrees. It's broken and I want to fix it, starting with you. He opens his notebook, filled with notes on Marcus and other hidden talents. This isn't charity, it's recognition. Henry lays out a plan. I want you on the cover of our December Hidden Gems issue, but more, a partnership to change your life. Global culinary review reaches millions, chefs, investors, foodies. A past feature turned a taco truck into a franchise. Henry's publisher wants to develop authentic talent. We'd invest $150,000 to upgrade your truck, secure permits, open 3 locations. You keep 60% ownership. We handle business. You cook. Slides show a vision. Mama's Creole Kitchen Enterprise. New trucks, then restaurants in prime Atlanta spots, a cookbook, a spice line. By spring, your first restaurant. By next year, an empire. Marcus reels. Why me? Because you have what the industry's lost. Authenticity, skill, heart. Your Yelp page, created by customers, outshines restaurants 10 times pricier. Henry presents contracts. Photographers arrive tomorrow. Business team this weekend. By Monday, you'll have a roadmap. But I need your answer by tomorrow night. My publisher has other candidates. Marcus feels the pressure. Lila's legacy, Kayla's tuition, Evelyn's health, all hinge on this. Your grandmother's recipes deserve the world, Henry says. Let's make it happen. Alone, surrounded by bills, Marcus weighs his choice. He touches Lila's photo. What do I do, Mama? Her voice answers, kindness is like seasoning, baby. You can't fake it. He calls Henry. I'm in. The Global Culinary Review cover drops. Marcus over a steaming gumbo bowl, headline, the $6 meal that redefined Southern cooking. By 7 a.m., it's shared thousands of times. Food Network and culinary icons amplify it. By 9 a.m., 150 people line up at Marcus's truck. Locals, bloggers, news crews, CNN and Good Morning America call. Week 2, a new truck arrives, Lila's portrait vibrant. Carla becomes manager, Jamal a driver, Mrs. Carter heads catering. Month 2, media frenzy. Food Network films a documentary. Netflix pitches a series. Marcus keeps prices low, gumbo's $8, served with love. Month 4, Lila's table opens, 120 seats, affordable, authentic. Reservations book months out. Critics rave. Marcus starts Lila's Kitchen Academy, teaching kids and training the underserved. His spice line hits stores. His cookbook tops bestseller lists. Grant Park thrives. But Marcus ensures locals aren't displaced. The Lila Williams Foundation launches, supporting hidden culinary talent. A year after that stormy night, Atlanta freezes again. At Lila's table, Marcus spots a confused elderly woman outside, shivering. He grabs gumbo and steps into the cold. Ma'am, let's get you warm. Inside she eats, tears falling. This tastes like love. She's a retired senator, lost to dementia. The story spreads, but Marcus shrugs. She needed help. That's what we do. Every winter storm, Lila's table serves free meals to those in need. The community joins in. Marcus touches Lila's portrait daily. Thank you, Mama, for getting me through. The original truck, now displayed, bears a plaque, where dreams begin with kindness. Marcus's story proves kindness can change everything. Your small act, a meal, a smile, might not make headlines, but it could make a life. What's your gumbo? Share a story of kindness below, like if this moved you. Subscribe for more stories of hope, because the world needs more people like Marcus.